Tyrannosaurus rex.
See, this got me thinking. So, I've been watching a lot of T-Rex media lately. I went down the T-Rex rabbit hole, if you will. So, I asked my bro ChatGPT some questions, and it told me there is no effective way to tell a Tyrannosaurus Rex's gender by looking at its skeletons. Okay, maybe this was news to me, maybe not news to you nerdy paleontologists or whatever, but I had no fucking clue because they're naming T-Rexes. They name T-Rexes, for example. This right here is Sue. This dinosaur right here is named to Sue. A scientist or whatever that come up with it was just winging it. He was like he looked at the skeleton and says, yeah, that dinosaur looks like a Sue, so we're gonna name it Sue. Dude misgendered a freaking apex predator, bro. What the absolute fuck, okay? The reason I asked ChatGPT why, y- uh, you know, can we tell, the gender of a damn T-Rex is because I wanted to know, did male T-Rexes look different than female T-Rexes? Because I also came across another another Instagram post which compared male birds to female birds in nature, and male birds were super freaking flamboyant. For example, the peacock versus the peahen. Look at that. The one on the right is a peacock, the male, and female is very, unimpressive, muted colors, looks depressing, whatever. But our peacock be literally peacocking, bro. Flamboyant, don't give a fuck, dancing, surviving, dancing left and right. Same with the birds of paradise. The male is way more flamboyant. See, look, that's the male right there, bro. See right there on the left? The male is way more flamboyant than the female, bro. Got a better style and shit. Come on, bro. So this made me think, you know what? Maybe T-Rexes were more fancy. ChatGPT kind of used its own imagination, you know what I'm saying? This abomination right here was what the T-Rex might have looked like, bro. Because we always think that they look like, birds any damn way. Look at the shoe bill horn, you know what I'm saying? See, look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this abomination right here, bro. There is no feelings behind those eyes, okay? There's nothing behind those eyes. It just knows how to kill and swallow the prey whole, okay? So that's a damn dinosaur. The cassowary is a damn freaking dinosaur too. Look at that. Look at that thing, bro. That's a raptor, bro. That's the raptor's distant fucking cousin. Look at the shape of their fucking skulls, bro. Those are spines on the back of a stegosaurus, bro. Yeah, man. So yeah, the T-Rex probably looked a lot like this, except with, jaws that could crush, anything. But then let's come back to this freaking thing. This is what the T-Rex may have looked like according to the question I asked ChatGPT, ChatGPT, and this is the image it came up with, bro. Looks fucking terrifying. Looks kind of like a vulture. Like it looks like a vulture's head on a lizard's body, on a chameleon iguana's body. It's red in the face, blue in the fucking eyes, and got a nice lion's mane that is blue in color, bro. That is motherfucking terrifying, bro. Motherfucking terrifying. And I'm gonna compare this to the female. Now this right here is the female dinosaur. The female T-Rex compared to the flamboyant, stylish, styling and profiling, dunking on everybody male T-Rex. This female right here, muted colors, looks depressed. She even got that depressed, posture going, slouching shoulders, got zero fucking confidence. No way you can call her a strong, independent woman. Because she don't even got the confidence to rock a blue mane with a red freaking face, okay? And do you know what the T-Rex actually fucking sounded like, bro? Let me play a sound for you. See, this is what this is what they show in the movies, right? Nice and mighty. But this is what it actually sounded like, bro. Music to my ears, man. Listen to it closely, bro. Listen to it closely, man. I'm gonna rewind that. Yeah. Again. What is that, bro? Looks like the laugh from Five Nights at Freddy's, you know? Oh. Sounds like a haunted teddy bear. Anyway, dude, I went down an even bigger rabbit hole. I asked ChatGPT, man, what are the chances that we are in a damn simulation, right? This is what the fuck it answered, my bro. This is what the fuck it answered, my bro. See, paragraph 2. I want y'all to read it with me. See, now I asked ChatGPT, right? Who could be the creators of the simulation, right? Because I've been feeling a lot of strong symptoms that we are in a goddamn simulation any damn way. But look at what ChatGPT says. After giving many examples, he gave a different theory. And I read, But there is a much stranger possibility. AI created it. See, this is AI himself saying that AI may have created a simulation and put us in there. Not, this isn't some weird conspiracy theorist that is about to go freaking full schizo insane. No, Chat GPT is saying this shit, bro. Not necessarily humanoid robots. Imagine a civilization create a super intelligence. The biological civilization eventually disappears, but the AI survives for millions of years, spreading through space and running simulations to study consciousness. AI wants to know what it feels like to be God. Okay? History or possible realities. Our creator would then be software created by organisms that no longer exist. The family tree becomes biological alien, AI, simulated human. Why would you say that, bro? Why would you mindfuck me like that? You know what I'm saying? Why in the fuck would you mindfuck me like that? As if the T-Rex's real voice didn't fuck me in the brain enough. You gotta go and throw that curveball at me. And then I kept asking it more and more freaking questions. And somehow I landed on dolphin flippers, okay? Look at these freaking dolphin flippers, bro. Does it remind you of something? The X-ray of a dolphin's flippers? Looks like a fucking human hand. It's got a thumb, a middle finger to say fuck you, got an index finger, pinky, got everything, dude. The creator or AI, whatever the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying? He was just going crazy, doing experiments shit. He was trying to play Pokemon. He was creating freaking Pokemon, bro. What if we give a marine animal, five fingers? It looks like a fucking flipper on the outside, bro. If I make it marine, is that a superior organism? Nah. Let's make it a bird. Nah. Let's make it a bipedal mammal. Oh yes, perfect. The bipedal mammal can use the opposing thumb to create fire and worship it, and then cook meat and shit, which would develop his brain further. It's just a it's just an experiment, folks. Everything is crazy up in here, man. Damn, bro. Damn, bro.